Alright everybody, welcome to episode 1 of Kingdom Come Deliverance Hardcore Mode. Now, this game is one of my favorites. Honestly, it's a bit of a hidden gem. I stumbled upon it originally on Xbox Game Pass and downloaded it kind of just on a whim. And I basically just fell in love. I mean, they do it right. Big props to the developers. I believe they're working on a sequel, so I cannot wait for that. So, here's the start screen for Hardcore. You have died. Pretty realistic for the age. Like many others, you were not fated to live a long life. You left this world before you were even baptized, and your mother, exhausted by childbirth, followed soon after. Your father buried you both together under a weeping willow. A little on the dark side, but it is the medieval period, so... Just when you were thinking you'd already passed this tree before, the wolves caught up with you. Mother always told you not to stay in the woods alone. Alright, we finally survived. Medieval life is full of uncertainty and woe. You're telling me. So we have to pick 2 negative perks for the whole game. We have nightmares. This will make you have like issues where you'll wake up at night. Claustrophobia. So wearing a helmet with a visor down, which is the best way to do it, will make you anxious. Hemophilia. This one I really don't trust myself to have. Because the bleeding in this game is intense. Like, you will die if you don't bandage. Numbskull. I don't really want to lower experience gain. Honestly, these are all pretty, like, gnarly. I think the best one is this, yeah. So you'll sleepwalk, and so you'll wake up occasionally somewhere other than where you went to bed. Brittle bones. Tapeworm. I think tapeworm might be the other one we want to take here. Tapeworm and somnambulant. I'm not sure if I'm butchering that or not. Feels like I am. Alright, let's get into it. I'm not going to be skipping any kind of cutscenes. I mean, and this game is very cutscene heavy, so I understand if that's not your cup of tea, but I think that they're really well done. The story in this game is awesome. It's a real zero to hero type of storyline, which, who isn't a fan of that, you know? And here we are. Bohemia. Yeah, the graphics in this game are really pretty too. It ties it all together in such a nice way. Good old Skalitz. Yeah, if you've never played this before, I really recommend picking it up and giving it a try. Don't think you'll be disappointed, especially if you like RPGs on the more realistic side as well. Perfect for you.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? blue-blooded idol.
Well,
Blue-blooded idler.
looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the
Oh,
edge.
frisky. Pops has got a pep in his step.
Henry!
Our
Get up
intrepid
now.
hero.
There's work to be done.
And by hero, I mean peasant who's illiterate.
Get up or I'll come get you up, son of a bitch.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. The breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
That's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't
Parents just don't understand.
you? Better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Now get up, you rogue.
Feeling quite hungry. So, like I said before, we're gonna be going
Fine
slow.
state you're in this morning. What on earth did you
Just
get
kind
into
of
last
enjoying
night?
everything, experiencing the world, checking out all the little nooks and crannies. Really getting in the weeds on this one, which is how I prefer to play games personally. I know everybody's different, but I really like to just get all over the world, have like explored everything, done all the dialogue, all the cutscenes, all the side quests. That's my cup of tea right there. So if that's something you enjoy, then I think you're gonna like this series quite a bit. So we have an option here. We can pick a couple different answers, and that's going to affect our starting stats. So this is hardcore mode. So it makes me want to lean toward maybe vitality or strength. Usually in RPGs like this, I like to do speech because I loathe missing out on a dialogue option because I don't have high enough speech skill. But I think vitality is going to be what we want to go with here, just at the start.
I was with Bianca. We were, talking?
Just talking.
Walking, were you? That's what you call it, is it?
Stop it, Ma.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
She's alright, Miss Detective. I'm torn between strength and speech now. I think we are gonna up our strength right now.
So I'm learning to sword fight. And what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Feeling quite hungry.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
How about my buddies?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
That's unfair.
Everyone's hanging around the tavern. The water ain't safe to drink.
Until the small hours.
Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Jeez, Ma. Is Pa angry?
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
It is indeed quite a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
And that's all for now. So let's grab some food. Ah, nourishing. We also can grab some of this. Just a couple of cheese slices for the road. I'm gonna take these apples. I'm just gonna take everything I can, to be honest. You never know when you might need some apples and cheese. I mean, we did pick tapeworm, so. Oh, I can't reach them. There we go. Oh, and I can get the soup as well. Oh yeah, give me all of the food.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
We just ate, Henry. This tapeworm is no joke. So if you've never played this game before, this item, Save Your Snops, is actually how you save, like do a manual save. It's kind of an interesting mechanic. Some people feel like it's annoying. I kind of think it adds some charm and an interesting kind of workflow where you need to be conscious of how many of these you have on you at a time and make sure that you're either buying them or brewing them yourself. And it's quite expensive to buy them, so usually you're going to want to brew them. And we'll get into some of that later on once we get to an alchemy station. So I'm going to loot everything I can in here. And the reason will probably become clear soon enough. Okay, we cleared that out. No, that's the same one. Don't know if we have lockpicks. Yeah, we don't have any lockpicks. I actually wonder if you can get a lockpick here. I wonder if you can buy it from someone, or maybe I could pickpocket it. I've not really tried. But I would imagine that since it's there, there's got to be some way. Alright, that's all. That's all the food in the house. So this is hardcore mode, like I said before. So that means that we don't have any like help, basically. So like food and thirst and injuries and all that more severe, you need to manage it a lot more diligently and be proactive in a lot of things. One of the coolest Like, and honestly, maybe my favorite part about the hardcore mode in this game is that it doesn't show you where you are on a map anymore. Like, in normal mode, you would see where your character is, and you can fast travel, yada yada, but in this, you're on your own. You need to, like, actually locate yourself on a map, like, using landmarks and, like, the position of the sun, roads, things like that. I think it's so cool. It really gives a nice, like, immersive feel to it. Because, I mean, you'll see later in the game, but, like, these woods are thick. So, like, you'll be in the woods trying to, like, figure out where the hell the sun is just to see where you are. Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Father.
I was taking all the food in the house.
Somehow I had a
Gotta
feeling
feed
I
this
was
tape
seeing
for him.
everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy.
See what I tell you? He's quite frisky.
Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home.
Can't forget the ale.
Going there anyway to see that.
It's an essential item right there.
But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Except realistically, it will wait for me. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring first. It was a simpler time. Take hay out of one thing, put it on another. Truly a hard day's work. There's some horses. I actually wonder, can you steal a horse this early in the game? No, you can't. So here's the castle, Sir Radzig's, I believe. Excuse me, Ma. So this is Skalitz. This is Henry's hometown. It is a silver mining community, predominantly. There's large silver deposits underneath the town itself. So they have a bunch of mines and whatnot that they'll go through. So first things first, let's go get this hammer. What up, you drunk?
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Pay or else.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy ass.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
You better pay,
I must have
or
misheard
else
you.
we're gonna have
It
trouble.
sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
I don't know, he looks pretty stupid.
How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Sure. Farewell.
Oh, I forgot how to block. Forgot how to block! This is not a good time to forget. Hold up, wait, how do we block? Okay. I think I changed these myself. Block, Henry. Block for like your life depended on it.
I'm over here. God damn!
Oh, you drunk bastard.
You had
I've actually only managed to beat him in that fight once. In fact, like, for the longest time, I didn't even know you could do that. You could actually win. Alright, we actually might need to even bandage ourselves up. Are we bleeding? No. We're not bleeding. But we are hungry. We have 52 apples. Let's eat a couple apples, why don't we? Alright, nourishment is at 100, and all it took was a bunch of bread and apples.
One beating wasn't enough for you.
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man.
This dude's a
Telling
lunatic.
you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
Dude, you're the thief. Can't trust the cops out here for any help, can ya? In fact, I think we can actually just go and steal it.
Hey, stop that. Christ, a thief!
Oh no. You don't want me. It's another guy who's all bloodied. Definitely not me. I'm just out here, getting some ale for my father.
God save
Do you
you.
buy apples?
God be with you. Do you need anything?
Yeah, I got some apples to unload. Hope you're buying. Probably want to sell, honestly, like all of this. We'll keep some stuff that doesn't go bad quickly, but everything else we're really, yeah, durability 4 days, infinite durability 4, 1. Definitely want to get rid of these then, because these are not going to last. Same here. Wait, are we... we were on the wrong screen. Well, glad I realized that. I almost bought all of her inventory of apples, and we would have had even more apples than we need. Truly, can you ever have too many apples? It's really more of a relative thing, you know? So I'm thinking I want to sell all the apples and maybe the beets and potentially the cheese. Probably all the carrots too. Yeah, we'll sell it all. No, we'll sell 2 of it. We do have this tapeworm to keep fed. Don't want to go too crazy with it. And we'll keep 5 onions. Okay. I'm happy with that. We are gonna haggle a little bit. I like to haggle each transaction
Sure, why not?
as it boosts your skill and speech.
This here and a little top up.
My word.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly.
And if you tip, like I just did, that'll also give you some extra reputation points, which is nice to have. No! You've got the wrong guy! You've got the wrong guy! I surrender, I surrender!
Someone saw you stealing. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
I'm gonna do a little bit of lying. Uh-oh.
You didn't realise, but I'm in the service of the Lord of Rathai. So you better keep that in mind.
What of it? The law applies to everyone.
Does it though?
That much? I don't have enough on me.
You don't pay, you go to jail.
I was really hoping this wouldn't happen for reasons that will become clear
Put me in
shortly, but
Get moving. I hope you rot there.
don't have
Give
much
me
of a
back the
choice.
stolen goods, and show me what else you have on you.
Maybe next time you'll think twice about breaking the law.
Yeah, I've actually never been thrown in the Skalitz jail, but I didn't even realize you could go to jail in this part of the game for a long time, but I saw something on line, so I kind of know how this goes down. And that's one of the reasons why I was hoping to not have this happen.
Hey! I'm over here! What the hell's going on? Let me out! For the love of God, let me out! Let me out!
Well, that can't be good. Rough stuff, man. Can we, No, these are all my old saves. Huh. Guess we actually have to start that over again. Dear God. I'm having deja vu. And what did we learn today? Don't get caught stealing. And we are going to skip that because we saw it already. And we're also going to skip all the dialogue with the mom and with our loving pa. So what do we have? We had vitality.
Bianca.
Top?
Stop it, man.
Well, I've got
And we had strength.
So I'm not. How?
on your...
All right. Eat the pot. Take the cheese. Can't help but feel I've been here before. You know, I'm just gonna take 1 apple. I can't be bothered this time. so many apples. You get everything? Yeah. Alright. Let's go see Dear Dad again. Yes, we know this from about 15 minutes ago. Hey Dad, let me guess, you need a bunch of
At least
things.
you're up. That's a start. Anyway,
I need Kunesh.
well, not. ah,
Alright, let's try to keep our nose clean this time around. And you know, I'd even be down to fight you again. Maybe we can
What will
win.
you, Kunesh?
Yeah, you won't pay because you're an insane drunk man.
You know you
I told you I have no...
look. I know things aren't easy. Wife ran off. Booze is dear these days. And you're as much use as a square wheel. No wonder you're short of coin.
Henry's giving it to him straight.
But a debt's a debt.
He's like, look, your life is in shambles. I understand you can't pay for a hammer, but we need
How
it.
dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you.
Alright, fingers crossed.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
I'll kill you. I'll bloody kill you. Ah! Kurva.
You bastard.
Oh! I'm over.
Don't want to get tired out.
Shit.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. This dude is like on point with the dodges today. Uh-oh. Starting to see red. Oh no.
You had it coming, you pup. Your old man can fuck off too.
Didn't get caught this time. God, this dude's house is... don't mind me. Just fire inspection. You're all good. You pass. Don't call the police. Got to go see Mother about some bandages. Mother, please, I'm bleeding out. Can you fix me?
Ma? Ma? Hurts. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, that
Now, stop squealing like a baby and show me.
that was great.
There you are, good as new.
The drunk
You
man
ought to
hit me,
learn to
Mom.
do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Let's eat a little bit too while we're at it. Alright, let's steal the rest of that stuff from him. I'm pretty sure there's only one other room in there we've not gone in. Excuse me, another fire inspection. Hope you're up to code, sir. 'Cause if you're not, I'm gonna have to report you.
A locked chest.
Oh,
I'll need a lockpick to get into
yeah.
that.
I see. So, okay,
Fritz,
that answers my question from before we died in a fire. You can get lockpicks while in Skalitz. Alright, let's sell these apples, get the charcoal. We'll do that first. That's, manageable.
Good day to you. What do you need?
A bath. Alright, that's fine. That's all good with me.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
How about 8.5?
Are we agreed?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
Do you really want to upset a man this bloody?
All right, so.
For the kitchen or the field, good health to you.
Good health to you, sir. May I purchase some charcoal? How many do I need, actually? I think I just need the one. I kind of don't remember.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Nice. We got a new... We leveled up. You know, they say buying charcoal is the best way to level in this game.
Agreed?
More.
More
That's a
weight.
sum I can live with.
We need 10 charcoal. Do we even have enough money for that? We might need to sell some more of our produce. We have just enough. Okay. See if we can get him to drop
Let's have a
that
word about the
price.
Aye.
About 5 and a 9.
Agree?
I'd almost shake on that.
Even 6.
All right, sir.
That's what I thought. Alright. Got the charcoal. Hey, this is what I missed. So you don't see yourself on the minimap. Usually you would. Buy ale. What's the other one? Sword fighting. Pick up the crossguard. Let's sword fight, and then we'll get the crossguard, and then we'll get the ale. Where is the sword fighter?
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
Who you calling Pip?
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing.
I got some fresh ones today, actually.
Anything to say about it?
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous
I want to travel.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
I'm always ready to get stuck in.
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
The soundtrack in this game makes me so happy. Gets me all jazzed up, you know? While we're waiting on his slow ass, we're gonna pick some flowers. It's funny, you can actually level strength this way if you get your herbalist skill all the way up. One of the final 2 perk options there is like, I forget the name of it, but it gives you some strength XP for picking flowers. And on one of my playthroughs, I just did that outside of the main city for like what felt like 3 hours real time, and I managed to like power level my strength all the way to the max. Like way before you should be able to. But I mean, they put it in the game, so they let you do it. Alright. I'm ready, Master Vanyek.
Can we get started?
Absolutely.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
How convenient.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it.
That's
now
right.
You're getting it. Not bad. All right. The point of the blade is for stabbing.
You don't
Try it
say.
a few times. Good. Once again. Very good. Good. Once again. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Very good.
Kind of a natural.
Very good. Very good. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Oh, I believe you. You're the combat master. I'm assuming that you don't get such a title without knowing what you're talking about. What other missions do we have? Get the crossguard and the ale. Let's get that crossguard first. Alright, we almost are done with this gargantuan chore list that our father gave us, and we've managed so far, at least in this second go around, to not die in a fire, which is... I'll chalk that up as a success. Hear about the crossguard.
I'll be with you.
Don't mind the blood.
You, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent.
Thanks, Chrome
I
Dome.
can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
And I've got a bunch of beer to pick up.
I certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Alright, let's go get the ale and then come back to our dad. Which one's the tavern? That's not it. Wait, which one is the tavern? Is it over here? Yeah.
You can't be serious, Dutch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had done.
He had to abduct the king. He
I'm
had
talking
to
some
lure
politics.
his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Gutenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their diets even.
German counts. Traitor.
I was today years old when I learned that that is pronounced diet.
I'm with you, Matthew.
I've always thought it was diet.
What's going on here? Deutsch is spouting shit. What?
Just
listen and you'll hear for yourself.
someone has to bring
So I should be diet of worms instead of diet of worms, which is what I thought for the longest
All I hear
time.
about the Austrians. And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes, which is the right.
You said it, man.
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
Too many popes.
Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
You tell him.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea.
Oh, really?
Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
Henry's no stranger to getting his hands dirty. As long as I don't go to jail, I'll do it.
Oh,
Let's get it, boys.
Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Now, they always say Skalitz is for the boys, not for fathers. So, if the boys want to do it, the boys want to do it. What can I say? So, of course, you know, bathe ourselves before we go touch literal shit, pile of shit, but gotta get that blood off somehow.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you gotta lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
And the only one who doesn't sound like a Three Stooge cast member. Hello, Miss Deutsch.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
He's a right fool, that one.
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard. That sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might mention the popes too.
That did come
Thank
up.
you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Yeah. Ew. Don't. It's like making a snowball with it.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king
It truly was a different time.
King and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as
I wouldn't
having
say
that
clean.
traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now
I like the woman in the background just like staring.
Woohoo! Eat shit, docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans.
Ew, don't wipe it on your clothes, Henry.
Decorating your house
That's
for you.
disgusting.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this boxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh. Straight to the face.
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
Man, Henry just cannot stay out of trouble. Oh, bro, hey. Don't hit a man from behind. Have you no honor? Nice. Where's the other one? Oh. It doesn't help that I'm like out of stamina after that. I can't go back to jail. I won't go back. I'd rather die a free man. Y'all are slow. Damn. They clearly have never been to jail. They don't know how rough it can be. Hello there. Just all phase through these branches.
Look out.
Excuse me, just getting some nettles. Move along. Nothing to see here. Alright, now we can get this ale.
Rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
Where's the ale? Over
long
here.
and strong to sew up anything you need.
Hello, Bianca.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
It's like, excuse the manure and blood all over my body.
What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer, but when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today. I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Bianca knows how it goes. Never give a warm pitcher of ale to father.
What?
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Lanyon?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now.
Nobody wants to let Henry follow his dreams.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Sabier Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
Truly.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Alright, errand's complete. Let's return to good old Daddy Boy. Hello, Father.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
All the
Good
essential
job.
ingredients for
Let's have it,
blacksmithing.
son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us.
Oh, I forgot to do the lockpicking. Oh well. Too late now.
Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look
It's
like
like, don't know.
Czech.
Can't read.
Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. And fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Alright, time to chug the ale and then play with very, very hot coals. The ale steadies the hand.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure.
I certainly haven't had any mischief.
Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry.
Yes, Father.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument.
Whoa.
Remember, Henry.
Why are we freezing?
If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
But I didn't pick speech, Dad. I didn't pick speech. Should have told me this before.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
We are clever.
Do it.
Oh my god, this would be such a good way to like burn the ever-loving shit out of your hands.
Once more.
Like, no, I don't think I need gloves for this.
That's it.
Barehanded.
Done.
Let me just put this
Now,
piece
by
of
the
wood
count,
on
it's
this
well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
glowing red hot piece of metal. Maybe you're not as clever as I just said you were, Henry. That was a satisfying noise. Henry the Whittler.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Well, we could be there.
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university. And all without a war.
Good man.
Without a rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name.
Damn straight.
How's it going?
All the homies hate Sigismund.
Give it here.
We're Team Wenceslas.
That's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Oh,
Good day to you, Teresa.
about the nails. I
They're ready.
forgot to get them.
Will you fetch them for me, Hal?
Oh wait, no, I have these
Show them to the
nails.
living room.
Too many nails for me to keep track of. I've got the nails.
Aren't you supposed to be getting nails for Teresa?
I've got the nails. Oh, I just give them to her. Okay. Sorry, Dad.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks.
That won't do. Go and get
So, how's
those damn
Bianca?
nails.
Go and get those damn nails.
Why'd you ask?
Damn it, Henry.
Will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you.
That
I'll
won't
be on my
do.
way.
Go and get those damn nails.
Truly.
Oh my God, Dad. Calm your ass down. Enough about the freaking nails. Henry, you dog.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Yeah, everybody back in this time period is so damn frisky.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Sir Radzig in the
There's a
flesh.
gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
Finally, someone who has our back. My man Radzig. Oh, Henry. You're just embarrassing yourself here. He's like, did I do poorly?
Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us.
Too true.
I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Oh, yes. We're all familiar with Nicopolis, aren't we?
Swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Ismail. Have a safe journey to Sasa.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a
Starts
long time
digging
ago.
in.
I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Like, if you get me a couple more of those pictures, then I might tell you.
To use it like Sir Radzig said.
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
How wise.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory.
Imagine, like, opening the door and taking a step
Your head
out
on your
and
shoulders.
just immediately getting
I want to
crossbowed.
end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree, by your mother's side.
And so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world. Meet new people.
Meet
This
them.
bird's ready to fly, Dad.
You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Who might this be?
Listen to me now.
Oh shit.
Take the
Things
sword,
just got
go to the
real.
house, and grab anything else important from the truck. Go to the
I already
castle.
grabbed everything from
What
there.
about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Oh, that one horse knocks the gate down. And I think they could use a sturdier gate. Yeah, so if you're wondering why we died in a random fire when we were in prison the first time around, this would be why. Didn't want to spoil the surprise, though.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
My messenger.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
Don't worry, I've had one day of sword fighting practice. I should be fine. Yeah, Dad, this is why you should have taught me how to fight. Look at that, man. The flare. So one thing I do wonder about this time period, like, how often, like, when you're in chainmail, oh, not Dad, but how often I wonder, like, does the actual, like, sword slash pierce, like, not a stab of the sword, but, like, the slash. Oh. Sad scene. Henry's like, oh no. I should not have come back down. Now the bald man sees me. This can't be good.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to town!
I love how they're like, come on, you can still make it! As they're like pulling the bridge up. Like, just kidding, you're screwed. Figure it out. Sir Radzig's like, is that my sword? Oh, what? Meet the lads at Kunesh's. Interesting. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Just do a little bit of mountain climbing. Hey, unhand her! Oh fuck, no. Wait, okay, sorry. Oh no. Well, that's what happens when you press the wrong button to get on the horse. Alright, I think this is an excellent spot to go ahead and end the episode. Episode 2 probably will come out sometime this week. Really hope you all enjoyed this video. There's going to be a lot more excitement going forward. This is probably the slowest part of the whole game, so things are going to pick up quite a bit in all the future episodes. So thanks again for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. If you have any suggestions for future games you'd like to see me play, please put them in the comments. I'd be happy to take a look. And if you enjoyed the content, go ahead and like and subscribe so you can see more. Thanks again. Have a good one, everybody.